What's going on YouTube? It's Ben Nader. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel, the place where we talk about entrepreneurship, recruiting, staffing, starting your own recruiting agency, and pretty much anything in between. So if you like that kind of stuff, smash the subscribe button and smash the like button for good measure. So let's get right into today's video. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about the mindset of a recruiter, and this has to do very much so with how I scaled my recruiting agency from zip, nada, nothing, all the way to $100,000 plus in 6 months. It all started here. It was mindset. It was basically 100% mindset, and there's a few things that I think you should know, specifically if you want to go the same route and run your recruiting agency up to $100,000 in 6 months and beyond, well beyond, and keep going and scaling. So first and foremost, I think personally in my experience, all of these items are things that you should know. I utilize them well and executed properly to get where I'm at. Number one, I think that you need to understand you are the expert. So when you enter into recruiting and you start working with clients and candidates, you need to have the mindset that you are an expert. You're an absolute guru on everything that you're doing. You have an answer for most everything. If you don't, you figure it out right away and you get it to whoever needs to hear it. You are an expert. You basically need to be the go-to for your client, for your candidate, however it needs to be, you are the expert. It's invaluable to have that scenario, and it basically means all of your funds and fees, everything comes from you providing that value. Which leads me easily to my second tenet. You are valuable. So if you're doing business as a recruiting agency, you have to understand this tenet. You are 100% valuable, you're beyond valuable, you're invaluable to your clients, to your candidates, to everybody. So when you're working with people, you need to act valuable. You need to understand that your time is valuable, your expertise is valuable. The clients that you're presenting to your candidates, they're valuable, and you hold the key in order to get your candidate in the door. You also hold the key for your client to get the candidates on their door. And so you are a valuable person, you're a valuable asset, and you need to have that in your mindset when you're beginning a recruiting agency. It's very, very important to have this mindset, because if you don't, you're gonna act like wishy-washy, and you're kind of gonna be like, well, I don't know, and maybe, and this, and yada, yada, whatever. You also need to have the mindset that you take every good opportunity. So a true person that hustles and gets somewhere in business takes every good opportunity that comes their way. They're very opportunistic, meaning when something comes across your desk, when there's, some opportunity to make money, when there's a client to network with, you take that opportunity and you run with it. You don't let anything slide past your desk without taking that opportunity and at least seeing what's there, if it's of value and if it's something that you can utilize in your agency to help make you money. You're not going to get to $100,000 by sitting on your hands, not doing anything, not taking opportunities that come your way. And so that leads us to our next thing. You hustle and you work hard. So everyone has said this since time began. Nothing comes easy. There is no shortcut but to work hard. And that's true for everything in my experience, from growing an agency from $0 to $100,000 in 6 months. It was all hard work. It was a lot of late nights. It was a lot of reach out. And it was tons and tons and tons of phone calls and emails and you name it. But if you're a hustler and if you're a hard worker, you're going to get there, no doubt about it. You just need to have that in your mindset. So when you go to work and you get after it, you need to 100% believe that you're a hard worker and that you're a hustler, and you're going to go after it no matter what the cost. And so go, 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 don't stop. You have to keep that mindset going. Otherwise, you're just going to fail and flip-flop, and you'll pretty much drop off and not make anything. And that kind of sucks. So the other tenet, and the last one I have to say, is know how to say no. People that start approaching you for work, or people that want to take some of your time, or things that aren't worth your time, you need to understand how to say no to those things. So I guess this really revolves around time management and understanding what to say yes and no to, and what's valuable and what's not. Pretty much organizing and safeguarding your time is of utmost importance. So having a mindset of understanding when something is worthy of just saying no to, pushing it away and saying, I'm good, got this, don't need that. You know, maybe it's a client that's not paying well, or that doesn't have a good opportunity for you, or a client that has like one opening and they're paying very badly anyways. Just say no, no big deal. Understand how to say no. So those are the core mindset tenets that I utilized when I was scaling my agency from 0 to 100,000 plus in 6 months. You know, specifically, I did about $130,000 in revenue in 6 months, and I utilized each and every one of these core tenets to make sure that I got there. And so these were always in my mindset every single day. I opened up my computer, got down to work, got down to business, and all of these things were on my mind, you know, while I was working with clients and candidates. You know, I was always thinking I was the expert. I was always maintaining that I was valuable. I was always considering good opportunities. I was always hustling and being a hard worker. And I was always specifically saying no to bad opportunities or things that would waste my time. If you're not doing these things, you are going to fail. It's not going to work out. You have to have these core tenets in place. I've done a couple of videos on how I've scaled my agency, but you know, I really want to give you guys the best chance at success that I can. And so I want to kind of dig deep and like open up these core things and give you the exact examples and like the specifics of what was in my mind when I started my agency, so that you can kind of replicate and do the same exact thing. So with that, guys, that's all I've got for today, Tuesday. I'll catch you guys tomorrow on Wednesday, and I hope you're having an awesome week so far. Take care.